Welcome to the Brain Alpha. Today, we're diving into the whole philosophy of minimalism, and we're basing it on the work of best-selling author Joshua Becker. We're going to explore how getting rid of stuff can actually, believe it or not, make you happier and even wealthier.
You know that feeling? You're constantly asking yourself, why is there never enough money? And where does all my time go? You look around and it seems like everyone else has it all figured out, but you just feel stuck.
I mean, think about it. We live in an age of just incredible convenience, a standard of living that people even 20 years ago couldn't have imagined. And yet, so many of us feel more stressed out and less happy. It doesn't quite add up, does it? Okay, let's get into why that is. Well, turns out the source of this feeling isn't some personal failure. It's not your fault. It's actually a carefully crafted illusion we've all been sold. It's like a form of societal brainwashing. And I'm telling you, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Corporations use really sophisticated marketing to drill this idea into our heads that buying more things, the brand names, the expensive items, the latest trends, is the direct path to happiness. And here's the kicker, they literally profit from our dissatisfaction. Our constant impulse to just accumulate stuff isn't random. Nope, it's driven by three really powerful but completely false beliefs that have been programmed into us. So let's break them down one by one. Okay, so the first illusion is all about how we experience excitement, and it's a fundamental misunderstanding of how our own brains work. We believe that just adding more and more possessions will keep life interesting and exciting. Let's be honest, we're all kind of stimulation junkies, right? Always looking for the next new thing to feel alive. But think about it like this. A simple cup of noodles is absolute heaven when you're starving, right? But a 5-star meal can feel like a chore if you're already stuffed. It's the contrast, the difference from where you started that creates that amazing feeling, not just the sheer quantity of stuff. All right, on to illusion number 2. And this is one we see every single day. It's the one that ties our happiness directly to a price tag. We're taught to think that a higher price tag automatically equals a better experience and more joy. We just equate cost with value and happiness without even thinking about it. I mean, a t-shirt that costs 10 times more than a basic one doesn't give you 10 times the happiness. It just doesn't work that way. A price tag isn't some kind of happiness score. It's just a number set by a company based on their brand's supply and, of course, their profit margin. And the third illusion, this one might be the most damaging of all. It's the one that messes with our very identity and our self-worth. This is that pervasive, nagging idea that owning a luxury car or a designer bag somehow elevates our social value, that our possessions are a direct reflection of our success and our worth as a human being. And this just nails it, right? We are ultimately judged by our contributions, our kindness, our skills. Possessions are just props on the stage of life. They aren't the real you. In fact, relying on them too much can actually make people value you less. So how in the world do we break free from this? Well, the good news is it's not about having some special minimalist personality. It's a technique. It's a skill that anyone can learn. So let's get into the practical steps and see how this all comes together. Here it is, a simple 3-step process to start decluttering your life right now. Step 1, start easy. Seriously, just throw out the obvious trash to warm up your letting go muscles. Then, step 2, go room by room and sort everything into 3 piles. Keep, relocate, or dispose. And finally, for those really tough sentimental items, use technology. Take a photo and keep the memory, not the thing. And as you're sorting, keep these powerful rules in your back pocket. The 1-year rule is your secret weapon against that, but I might use it someday feeling. Consolidating duplicates is such an easy win. And above all, remember the goal. You're cherishing the memory, not just holding on to the object. Oh, and this is a huge warning, a classic trap. Please do not start this whole process by buying a bunch of storage boxes. That doesn't solve the clutter problem. It just hides it and adds another possession to your home. It's just postponing the decision. You don't solve the problem of having too much stuff by buying more stuff. Now, this right here is a really crucial shift in thinking. The goal of minimalism isn't just to have an empty, sterile room. The goal is to make space, physical space, financial space, and mental space for what truly matters in your life. Decluttering is just the starting line. So once you stop spending money on useless things, you'll suddenly realize you have more resources.
The big question then becomes, what do you do with that extra money? Well, research from universities like Harvard shows there are 3 specific ways to spend money that reliably, scientifically boost happiness. And here they are, the 3 research-backed categories for investing in your own well-being. First up, spending on experiences. Second, spending on others. And the third, which might surprise you, is spending money to buy back your own time. And spending on experiences like travel or concerts gives you something called memory dividends. Think about it. The joy isn't just in the moment, it's in the anticipation leading up to it, and then in the memories that last a lifetime, paying you back with little hits of happiness for years to come. So the real point here is this. Minimalism isn't about depriving yourself. It's not about having nothing. It's about liberation. It's about freedom. It's the freedom from being a slave to your stuff, so you can finally invest your most precious resources, your time, your money, your energy, into the people, the passions, and the experiences that truly make life rich. So the real question is, what will you fill that newfound space with? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up, and help us build the hype. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.